This video will give you a quick walkthrough on how to enter an invoice that has multiple accounting lines. So we've started off in this example on the second screen where you enter the invoice date, the transaction date, double check the vendor address line, and then you enter the payment date, the bank code, the vendor invoice number. Once all that information is filled in, you're going to hit the next section arrow or the alt page down to get to the commodity screen. Here you're going to enter the invoice description and the total amount of the invoice in the approved line, and then just tab through till you get to the bottom of the screen. Hit the next section arrow or alt page down, and then you're in the accounting line. So this is where you're going to do the accounting distribution. When your cursor's in the COA chart of accounts field, you just tab over until you get to the org box, and then this is where you're going to put your org number in. And then once that's complete, tab and put the account that you want to charge this against, and keep tabbing until you get to the approved accounting line. And here you put the first amount that you want to charge to that account, and just keep tabbing through till you get to the bottom of the screen. And then when you hit tab again, it'll go back up to the chart of accounts. And this is where you'll enter your next line item by hitting the down arrow. That'll add a new line. Tab over to org and account and fill that information out. And then you're just going to tab through until you get to the approved line again. This is where you put the dollar amount for the second focal string. Keep tabbing again until you get to the bottom, until it pops you back up into the chart of accounts field. Down arrow again to do another line item, and just put in the org and account again. Keep tabbing over until you get to the approved accounting line. Put in the dollar amount for the third line item. And again, just keep tabbing until you get to the bottom, and then it'll go back up to the chart of accounts. Hit the down arrow, tab through that, put the org and account number in, and then you will, after that's done, this is the last line item, so you'll just tab out until you get to the approved accounting screen. You put in the final dollar amount, and then once that's complete, again, you'll hit alt page down or the next section down arrow, which will put you on the balance completion screen. Double check that it says balanced. If it does, then go ahead and hit complete, and you have now entered an invoice with multiple accounting lines.